I'm going to share a life experience with you. That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, I'm Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. Well, recently it was time to get a new car for the wife, and since I was getting a new car for her, I figured, why shouldn't I get a new car too? But what I want to share with you is going to be, I think, an eye-opener, or maybe it's not. So I'm going through the entire process. I'm a really easy guy when it comes to shopping. I get online, I look at the cars, I do all my research, I figure out exactly what I want. I call the dealership and I say, hey, I'm interested in the car. I'm going to show up on Thursday. Can you pretty much have the paperwork done? I'm going to pick up the car. I'm going to leave with it. Real easy. I want delivery same day and I want it pretty fast. So not asking for a whole lot. But where both dealerships really dropped the ball, and I don't mean this in a negative sense because it wasn't, the experience was a great experience, but where they dropped the ball was they left money on the table. That's what I want to share with you. Are you leaving money on the table? If you're like these dealerships, and both of them are very successful dealerships, but they left money on the table in their F&I process. So I submit a lead and I get the response back because I wanted to see how they handled it, of course. Normally I wouldn't submit a lead, but I just wanted to see how they would handle it. And all the way through the process, they never talked about any F&I products. They never talked about accessories. In fact, the one dealership, I purchased a truck and I wanted to get a remote car start. So I asked them about the remote car start, and they really didn't want to talk about it. It was like they wanted to get me out of the dealership because they were afraid they were going to lose the deal if they started talking about me spending more money for a remote car start. I also asked about rubber floor mats. Well, I picked it up on a Saturday, and they said, hey, my service and parts department is closed today, and I've got a key, and I don't really want to go in there and get the rubber floor mats because I don't know the price, and I don't want the service or parts manager to be angry with me, so can you come back next week? That didn't work for me. So then I start to ask more questions. I wanted step-up bars. We're talking about a truck that's kind of high off the ground that my wife needs to use for the horses, so I wanted the step-up bars to make it easier for her. I asked about that. Again, no price, nothing we can do about it. I asked about a hitch because we need to be able to pull the horse trailer. Again, no price, not much we can do about it. Give us a call. Wow, I'm on a roll right now, but I'm going to stop right here because I want you to see all the events we're going to be at in the next couple months because I want you to attend one of these conferences or all of these conferences. You choose. So check out our calendar right now. So start to add this up. How much money did they leave on the table? A lot. So my advice to you as a dealer is why not start that process early? In other words, think about it. When a person starts submitting a lead to you, start talking about the accessories, wheel and tire packages, different types of paint treatments. Because when you're buying a vehicle, you want to know, how can I keep that vehicle looking nice for a long time? How can I get a warranty on that vehicle so I'm not having to pay for repairs for a long time after the manufacturer warranty expires? So again, my point to you, start the process early of talking about your F&I products, talking about accessories. Because individuals are going to go and buy those wheel and tire packages and spray-in bed liners and everything that you have to offer. They're going to buy it. The problem is they're not going to buy it from you because you're scared to talk about it or you don't have the process in place. Once you start doing this, you're going to see your profits skyrocket. And not only that, you're also going to see your retention of those prospective those customers that are coming in, your retention will go up. And the reason that I say that is because if these dealerships started to talk to me about it, that would give them another opportunity to start to form a relationship with me. A relationship, as long as that experience was good, a relationship that I would remember. So in another 2 years, 3 years, when the time comes that I'm looking for another vehicle, I'm going to go back to them. But the biggest key is if that experience was good, as I got those step-up bars and the trailer hitch and a spray-in bed liner and a remote start and floor mats and everything else, that I would continue to go to them for service. Right now, I don't have a relationship with either one of them. So am I going to go to them for service, or am I going to go to a dealership that's convenient for service? Well, I think you know the answer. So ending point, what I'm really trying to drive home here is get your process started early for your F&I and your accessories early on. When that lead first comes in, start talking that talk all the way through the process. So you can be a one-stop shop. In other words, a full solution for a car buying experience. I mean, not only do we want to buy cars, but we want to keep them looking nice, we want to have accessories, we want to have it all. So why don't you start selling it all? That's this week's tip, and I'll see you next week.